risk it and go up there, because I think this is this the point? Oh, it's tempting. It's tempting me. I know that it wants me to. Oh, I'm gonna regret this so much. In fact, I already do. Why did he try and pull 2 trucks through immensely dense
Immensely
foliage?
dense.
Immensely dense foliage. Is that my rear truck stuck? It is.
You're pretty close to me, aren't you?
Kinda.
Yeah, well, just don't do anything to... What do you mean? Because, well, I'm trying to find a watch point, and I think I may be overreaching myself.
Well, I've got the big guns here, as far as
yeah, well, I'm sort of...
abilities.
Oh, no, I've got down to another track. It's like an overgrown park. There's a seat, a park bench on an overgrown track. And... yeah, straight ahead of me. Until...
Oh, bollocks!
What?
There's a bloody barbed wire fence!
Oh, excellent.
And now I've got to reverse out through all the dense foliage.
Excellent. Oh, I love it. Oh, I just love it. God, this is like a walk in the park.
I did say that I'd regret it. Oh, and now I'm too far away from my other truck. I said I'd regret it, and I did regret it. Why didn't I listen to myself? Tell me that, Prang.
Well, you should always listen to yourself.
Oh, well done. You're flying through these watch points.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm doing all the storyline stuff.
I don't
which is
think there's... Yeah, well...
quite difficult.
Oh, I found an A96M.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the A968M. Oh, no, you want the A968B. B, they're better. B. Okay, how do I get out of here?
I don't know. Oh, this is so painful. Oh, I've opened up the menu. That's not what I wanted.
Oh, I see. The lumber mill is on a different track. Okay, I've got that. Okay. So I need to go...
Oh my goodness, I'm swinging around that.
back ski?
Okay.
Twist this around. Maybe I can winch off a park bench.
No, you can only park from a park bench. You got to winch from a winch bench.
Well, it's so dark I can't see what I'm winching off.
Fair enough. There we go.
This is amazing. I'm just in a little... it's like our drive, actually.
Yeah. Every time I go up outside, I find K700.
With little, even little, even little footpaths. I'm going to try and get up a footpath now.
Whoops, I've crashed into my other truck. Oh my goodness, I just want to drive forwards for more than a couple of seconds. Okay.
Yeah,
there we go.
Tractor and trailer have done me quite well. It doesn't burn up the fuel. And it's got the...
The B131 was fantastic for fuel. I was so impressed back in Longridge, Season 10.
No, what I want to do now, I don't want to get... So can I get through to my Kraz?
I think you would have to go... You'd have to go to basically up here.
Up.
Or...
Wow, up there.
Or I think if you come down here, that's where I'm going to get back up to the thing. If you go down to there and then go up this road...
What about... Hang on. What about there?
Well, that's a bridge that goes over the top of the road that I drove along.
Yeah, but the Panton Park is on this side of the road. You go straight across, don't you?
What?
There.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is you can't go from this road down onto this road.
But I'm not on that road.
If you come down to here, right, and then drive up there, that's what I'm saying.
Down to where?
Oh, down to there, which is where I'm coming. I think that's how you do it, because I've just tried to get through there.
Yeah, I think
and it was unsuccessful.
I'm gonna do something.
But you might want to get in one of your other vehicles that's not as hard.
There wasn't much fuel, was there? Is that what you said? There's not much fuel in
the Kraz.
Yeah.
Well, I've been driving it for a while, and it's on about a bit under half fuel. So shouldn't be too bad. You should be able to get it back. Oh, oops.
So where do we pick up logs to build the buildable bridges?
You pick them up from the places on the map that I've sent you on Hangouts.
All right. Okay.
Okay. That's the sign that I found at the drunk's place.
Sure.
Well, at least we're not going to spend at least the beavers are marked on this map, and we're not going to spend hours searching for them.
No.
Because we literally spent hours searching for them.
It was good fun.
Oh, it was great. Don't get me wrong. But
we were determined to find them. It's probably about, I don't know, 4 or 5 episodes, 20 minutes long.
yeah, 4 or 5 20-minute episodes worth.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was even some we did off cam. And we just cut in the very last bit of the search.
Not to mention beaver periscoping.
Yes. Periscoping for beavers, that's right.
Yes.
Dear me. Okay. God, this is taking forever.
Yeah, I'm sort of,
I wish I'd taken it back the other way, like the way I came to it, rather than going all the way down here.
sure.
Which means going up basically to the drunk and then coming down to it. It's a shorter way, and it's also a much more pleasant kind of road. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
I've driven almost 6 Ks in this truck already.
Well, I've only done 2.8
Is that?
in this one,
yeah,
but then I was driving a lot
driven another one
a bit in the other one. But having said that,
This has been my primary one.
yeah.
I basically drove down to the fuel and back with my other one, so other than that it's been this. And plus I've been able to go a bit faster in this one than you might be able to go in yours, so it makes sense that I've covered more ground.
Yeah, mine's
wow.
just,
I found a church.
Oh, good.
This is probably the graveyard. I wonder if there's ghosts and stuff in the graveyards.
Probably.
I wouldn't put it past them. Go down this little slipway just to test it out and see this graveyard. So I think this would join back in. Yeah.
There's actually signposts for slippery roads.
I don't think it's got like a I don't know. I'm not sure that it is a church anymore. It might actually be like a manufacturer. No, unless it's actually just a walkway up there.
I got the death bubbles!
The what? Oh. What have you done? Oh, there's a building down here. Hang on, I'm going to drop this truck here and go and check out this building.
In this one.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, you remember the I was saying earlier that
I found a tent. I found a fisherman. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! I've just found the most incredible thing. Oh, just give me a second. Oh
no! I've got slippery roads again. Oh no! This is absolutely bloody. Oh no! No.
What?
No.
Can I have my moment of finding something really interesting?
Yeah, sure.
Right. Well, I'm just going to hop in F9. Would you like to look at my screen? It's a diver, scuba diver.
Oh, it looked like a robot to me, an alien.
At first I thought it was a dog.
From a distance.
And then we got a fisherman who looks a bit dejected. Oh, this is brilliant. And we got there. Oh! Oh, that's so clever!
It's just so...
I think you've already driven into some logs, Prang.
Have I?
Well, I've just found some logs inside the tent.
Oh.
I mean, I am using F9, but I could have spotted it without it, I'm sure. So I'm not too worried. Oh, this is brilliant. I love these little dioramas that they've done. Oh, and look, that, oh my goodness. That watch point's in the middle of the water. I can just see the top of the flag poking up. And I can see, it's roped off with, fences.
Okay.
So that's going to be interesting. Wow, what an exciting thing. Okay. Did you want to talk about what you had found and you were going, oh no, oh no, oh no?
Oh, only that I'd really got up in third gear and the road was really slippery.
Well, you came up to a bridge, didn't you? Have you gone over that?
Yeah, I'm over the bridge.
Oh, so you're on the far side.
I'm on the far side, yeah. And
Exciting.
I've got a deer signpost.
Wait, so why have you gone on the far side? I thought you were going to go get your
Well, I
crabs.
was, but I realised that I think I'm on the wrong level.
What? Yeah, I told you that. I told you couldn't go between those roads. I did explain that to you. That's why I said you either have to go all the way up to the Drunkard or go down to where I'm going to marry into the main city.
Alright, well, I might go and get a couple of watch points here whilst I'm here.
Well, you can, except I'm just going to have to do all the bloody logs then.
Well, no, I've got to do them as well.
Well, not necessarily.
Yeah, because the last time... Look, I'm just going to go on and do a watch point or two. I mean, I might...
Okay. Just going to fill my trucks up. Alrighty. Oh, I just love that little diorama.
This actually...
I couldn't find a text thing on it to translate, so I'm assuming they were just there and weren't saying anything. Sorry,
Well,
continue.
What do you mean when you say a diorama?
Just sorry, a very deep bit of puddle. Just like a little thing of those scuba diver and a fisherman. Like a little setup.
Oh, I see.
I feel I'd call that a diorama, wouldn't you?
Maybe. I don't know. Could be.
Like a little scene
Yeah.
that they've made with the models.
Okay.
So here's the bridge, and oh my goodness, it looks incredible. So we've clearly got to lower the bridge. Oh no, is this the bridge that we build? No, this is a whole different bridge. I found a lowerable bridge.
Yeah, I know there's this lot like a metal one, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's red. It's a bit hard to see. Okay, and it's near the submerged. What am I thinking of? Watch point. This is the right way, isn't it? Yeah.
What are you thinking of?
I don't know anymore.
This tractor is not doing too bad, although it's stopped at the moment, on this very pebbly road.
Okay.
Oh, that's interesting.
I'm so glad we got these wheels. They're so much fun.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if we can translate this little sign up here. Oh, I found a little blue car.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
A96 8M or something.
Oh.
It just says bridges, which is a bit weird. Oh, unless it says on the far side. That's weird. It says... So is it the same word? Let me have a look. Actually, I'll go in F9 for this, just to stop me having to scroll. So this one says sort of mocked B, as far as the English letters look like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it says mocked B. Okay, so that they both say bridges, but this one says no bridges, and this one says bridges. Which I'm a bit confused about. Because is this one saying...
Oh, we've got to build a pontoon.
I know, but it's the same sign, and on one side it says no bridges, and the other side it says bridges, but it doesn't really connect to what I'm seeing on the map. They might have just chucked it there as a random sign. But...
Well, no, you get that in Europe. Like, when you come into when you come into a village, it's got the name of the village on the sign, and on the back of the sign, it's got.
I know,
the
but
name
it says
of the village.
bridges as I'm coming into the town, and no bridges as I'm leaving the town. And I'd have thought it would have been the opposite.
No, it says that when you're in a village.
What?
To say that you're leaving that village.
Oh, I know. But it says no bridges as I'm leaving the village going towards the bridge. And it says bridges when I'm supposedly gone over the bridge and coming into the...
Yeah, I noticed that down by the...
It could just be that... part of it could be the translation, all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Or we might just be dummies. And it's actually perfectly fine, but we just don't understand it.
Well, it is in another language, so...
Yeah, I mean, there's a handful. If it is something you want to explain, any of the guys who've made it, please do. We'd love to see that in the comments. But no worries if you can't. It's nothing. It's not... To be complaining about a sign in a Mudrunner map, really, it's not an issue. Now, I just want to get to the fuel station. The other thing I should do is have a look at where these logs are. Because I did find some logs hidden in the tent. But let's
How many logs were there?
3 or 4, something like that.
That's probably all you need.
But they're not the ones marked on the map. So I'm just going to get up the picture of the map on the screen on Mudrunner. And
what size were they?
They looked short. Okay, I think if I come up here and turn left in a minute.
What size logs do you think we need for the...
Kraz?
Well, for the buildable bridge.
I don't know, I haven't been to the buildable bridge. This would be the logs. I think this thing that you drove through was the logs. Because it's got a tent, and it's roughly where it says the logs are on the map. Although, hang on. I think I needed to turn right down there earlier. Hang on, what I'm going to do is...
Watch point.
Oh, actually, I may as well just dump this off here.
Northwest of me.
It's as good as anywhere else.
Oh, you're kidding.
Oh, actually, I'll fill myself up. Actually, I'll probably be driving past... this is just my indecision now.
Oh,
I'll probably be driving past the... fuel station anyway, so there's no point fueling up from there. I've got a decent amount of fuel. I love the grill on the front of this new K700, this Kraz. And it's got these nice white accents.
It's not a K700.
Yeah, I corrected myself. I don't know. I just had that on my mind since I learnt about them being sold here in Australia. I love all the rivets and joints. Well, they're probably not rivets, but you know what I mean. How did you get into this place, Captain Prang?
Oh, it was interesting. You've got to go down on the southeast corner, I believe.
Oh, okay.
And there's a...
What do these signs say? I found it. It's near a basketball court, like at a school or something?
Yeah.
Hang on.
Something like that.
Right.